Anton Bruckner composed his Symphony No. 8 in C minor in two major versions, over a span of about 6 years. Bruckner's first version, from 1884 to 1887. Bruckner began work in 1884, following the triumph of his Seventh Symphony, and completed the orchestration in spring 1887. He dedicated the work to conductor Hermann Levi, whom he admired. Levi had conducted the premiere of Wagner's Parsifal, and hoped would premiere it. Levi, however, was completely bewildered by the score, telling Bruckner he couldn't understand it after days of study and effectively rejecting it. This rejection plunged Bruckner into a profound depression. This led to the second version, from 1887 to 1890. At Levi's suggestion to revise, and with input from conductor Franz Schork, Bruckner undertook a substantial revision from 1887 to 1890. Key changes included: swapping the middle movements, scherzo now precedes the adagio. Replacing the first movement's loud apotheosis with a quiet fade-out. Adding Wagner tubas to all movements, not just the finale, and giving harps more prominent roles. Creating more differentiated woodwind scoring. This version created a more coherent dramaturgy, building toward the finale rather than top-heavy early climaxes. The second version premiered on December 18, 1892, in Vienna's Musikverein, conducted by Hans Richter with the Vienna Philharmonic. It was a decisive success. Bruckner bowed after every movement. Bruckner dedicated the symphony to Emperor Franz Joseph I, who paid for its printing. Only 3 performances occurred during Bruckner's lifetime, all of the second version. The symphony remains Bruckner's longest. Adagio alone is 25 minutes, total 87 minutes, and most expansive work. 3 often cited recorded versions of the Eighth Symphony are these: Karl Schuricht, a Vienna Philharmonic, 1963. A fleet, lucid reading that many listeners admire for its urgency and classical line, with less heaviness than some later versions. Eugen Joachim, the Stateskapel Dresden, 1976. A warmer, more spacious account that emphasizes Bruckner's grandeur and architectural breadth, and is often treated as a benchmark traditional interpretation. Sergiu Celibidache, a Munich Philharmonic, 1993. A famously expansive, highly detailed live performance that unfolds at a very deliberate pace and aims for a mystical, monumental effect. A strong alternate trio would be Giulini, Berlin, 1985, For Noble Weight and Orchestral Radiance, Karajan, Vienna, 1988, for Polished Grandeur, and Wand, 1987, for Structural Clarity and Authority.